Hello, excavation contractors and land clearing businesses. What if I told there is a way to make an extra ten to $20,000 per month in new excavation job every single month using Facebook ads? Yes, there is a way, and I am going to show you the exact step-by-step system that me and my clients use to do this every single month. Okay, so first, let's talk about why $10,000 per month is realistic. Okay, so if you break down the numbers, let's say your average job is anywhere between $4,000 to $5,000. Even if we just consider the lowest amount, let's say you charge $4,000 for one excavation project, that's your average price. So in order to make an extra $10,000, all you need is you need to get three jobs in a month. Okay, so let's say you spend $1,500 on the ads and you get three to four jobs, then you could make an extra $12,000 to $20,000 in extra revenue for your business. That's a 8 to 13x return on your investment. Okay, and if you're thinking, is that even possible, then I would like to tell you that it's very much possible. Okay, why? Because recently we just helped one of our client, Michael, who made $10,000 in new excavation jobs in just 9 days of launching his Facebook ads and working with us. Okay, so getting to extra $10,000 in a month is very much realistic. Okay, because we did that for one of our client in just 9 days. Okay, so I'm sure you could absolutely do it in a month. Okay, so let's deep dive into the process. So there are mainly four pillars, four systems that you need to have to make this work, to make an extra $10,000 to $20,000 in new jobs using Facebook ads. So first, you need to have a good offer. Okay, whenever you are running ads on Facebook, you need to have a good offer that is going to attract people to do business with you. Okay, so first you need to have a good offer. Second, a right ad creative. Ad creative is just a fancy word of saying what people are going to actually see it when you advertise. Okay, third is the targeting, like how you can do the right targeting to reach your ideal clients. And the fourth is the right follow-up sequence. Okay, so I'm going to break down each step properly so you understand what exactly you need to do. Okay, the first part is the right offer. Okay, so in Facebook ads, Facebook, like your offer is the first component that you need to crack. Okay, so if you just do a normal offer that, hey, we do excavation work, call us to get an excavation job, to call us to get an estimate, something like that. Okay, call us, that is very general. Okay, you need to do something that people are looking to. Okay, so let's say people need excavation services, people need their land to be clear, people need their pond to be dug, but they don't know how much it is going to cost them. Okay, so what you can do is you can give a free quote in 24 hours. So it just reduces the time of how soon they can get an estimate, how soon they can get a quote for their work. Okay, so that they can get an idea. Okay, because they need that information to make a decision, but they don't know how much it is going to cost. So they're just thinking about it. They're not taking any further action. But if you give them an offer that, hey, we could give you a free estimate in 24 hours, that's exactly what they're looking for. So if you have this kind of offer, people are much more likely to respond with your advertising, and it will help you to get more leads. Okay, so that's the first component. You could run this exact offer, which is get a free quote in 24 hours. So here's an example would look like. Do you need your land clearing? Get a free quote in 24 hours. We serve this particular county, something like that. This could be your offer. Okay, so first, that was the first part. You crack your offer. Second is your ad. What the people are actually going to see it. It could be an image, it could be video. Okay. So what are the kind of images that you could use in Facebook ads? Number one is you can use excavator in action. Okay. You can take a pictures of an excavator doing land clearing and you can post that picture through in the ad. You can use that image in the ad. Okay. Second, and the most popular image that I would highly recommend to use is before and after. Okay. Because this really just shows the transformation of your work, of your service. So people are much more likely to connect with those ads. Okay, so use before and after photo. Third, you can use finished projects like driveway or ponds, or you can use you and your team. This is also very important. Not important, but this is also a very good ad photo that you can use in your ad. Okay. Or if you wanted to get a one step further and make your ad perfect or very good, then what you can use videos instead of images. Recently, we have been running a lot of video ads for our clients and we have been seeing great results. Okay. So if you have videos, you can absolutely use that. I would highly recommend to use always videos instead of images. But if you do not have videos, do not worry. You can still use image ads and get better results and get the results. Okay. So that's the second part. Use the right image. These are the three, four things that you could use in the image to make a good ad for yourself. Okay. The second part, this is the second part of the second component, which is the ad text formula. Okay, so whenever you are running ads on Facebook, it's not just about that you post an image and it's all good. Okay, you need to write down something about the ad. You need to write down about an ad description, you can say. Okay, so what exactly you should write? So here's the four text formula, four text pillar that you can use to write a good ad description. Okay, number one is your hook. Okay, that is the first line of the description. Okay, so you could say, it could be a question, it could be a call out to an audience. Let's say, attention landowners in Kentucky. Okay, whatever the city you are serving or county you are serving. Or it could be a question. Let's say, do you need land cleared in particular county? Question mark. Okay, so it's just a hook that attracts, that hook people whenever they are scrolling on Facebook and they see your ad. It immediately hooks them, and then they are going to read it further and might take further decision. Okay, so that's your hook. Second, on the second paragraph, you explain your offer, like explain what you offer. So you can explain, so we provide excavation, land clearing, or whatever other services that you offer. You can list that down so people know what services do you offer. On the third or fourth line, you can explain them why they should choose you. You can explain about your offer or explain about your experiences. Like, for example, you can say, hey, we have 20 plus years of experience, we are fully licensed and insured, a family owned business, we offering a free code. Okay, and the final, at the end, you write your call to action text, which is, click below to get a free estimate. So if you combine all these things together, all of the four components together, you will have your perfect ad description ready. Okay, so you can use this exact formula to write your ad description. You can also use chat gpt to make it work for you. Okay, so that's the part two. And then final is the targeting. Okay, target the right people. Once you have your offer ready, once you have your ad creative, ad description ready, then it's about targeting, because we wanted to make sure that whenever you're running ads on Facebook, it should reach the right target audience in your local area. Okay, so first, what you can do is you can target the location properly. So you should ideally target 20 to 30 mile radius initially in the beginning when you're running the campaign. Okay, so you can target 20 to 30 mile radius around your location so that your ad reaches in the local area and you get local leads. Okay, second is your age group. Okay, we do not want to target an 18-year-old because they're probably not going to own a land or they do not have enough money. Okay, so what we want to target, a mature audience. So it should be an ideal average of 35 to 65-year-old person that we should be targeting, that you can target on the Facebook ads. Third is interest, like what are the kind of interest that you could target to reach the ideal homeowners in your city. So you could target the interest like home improvement, real estate, construction, and farming, because those people who have an interest like this, they are much more likely to own a land and need those your services. Okay, and then finally, you can target the homeowners only in the behavior section of targeting. Okay, so if you combine all these things together, you should be able to target your ideal clients properly based on your demographics. Okay, so that's the first part, third part. And then final is your follow-up. So once you set up all these things, once you have your offer, your ad creative, ad description, you target the right people and you launch your ad. Now you will start getting more leads. So what's the final step? If you've done everything correctly and if you miss this, nothing is going to work. Okay. So this is the last piece of the puzzle. So make sure that whenever you start getting leads for your business, you call them within 15 minutes. A lot of people miss this. They do not understand the importance of contacting the leads fast enough. Whenever you're running any sort of ads or any sort of advertisement for your business and you're getting leads, so it's much more priority that you contact your leads as soon as possible, ideally within the first 5 to 15 minutes. Okay, because the more delay you do, your chances of converting those leads into actual jobs decreases drastically. Okay, there has been a studies done which shows that if you contact your leads after 5 to 15 minutes, the chances of closing that job reduced by 391%. Okay, so almost like 4 times your chances reduced if you contact your leads after an hour or something. Okay, so make sure to contact your leads within the first 5 to 15 minutes. Second, text them too. Nowadays, a lot of people use text. Okay, it's not just about calling. Make sure you text them as well, because people respond to the text immediately, even if for any reason they are not able to pick up your call. So text them as well. Third, you can follow up at least 3 to 5 times. It will more likely to happen that if you contact the leads initially, they might not pick up. But so you do not need to give up on that. You don't think that, hey, they are not interested. They are just busy. Okay. So contact them at least 3 to 5 times before you give up on any lead. And the fourth, give quotes on the same day. Whenever you get on a call with someone, try to book an on-site visit in the same day or the next day as per your availability. But the sooner you book an estimate with them, the more likely you're going to convert that job. Because if you take too much long time, to book an estimate, then that person is more likely to go cold, rather than being sold. Okay. So book an estimate, try to book an estimate as soon as possible. Okay. If you do these follow-ups properly, follow all the four rules, then you should be start closing deals, to the leads that you're getting using Facebook ads. So now let's break down the numbers. Okay. So let's say you set up everything, how you can make the right amount of number. Okay. So let's say if you spend $1,500 on the ads and you get 20 leads in a month. Okay, just 20 leads. Okay, no, nothing more than that. Out of 20 people, let's say you book 10 on-site visit, because we know not every lead is going to book an site visit as immediately. Okay, so let's say you just convert 50% of them into actual code. Okay, so you get 20 leads, you book 10 on-site visit. Okay, and you give 10 codes. Out of 10 codes, let's say you just have 50% closing ratio worst. Okay, so you're going to close 5 jobs, okay, in that month. Let's say your average job is $4,000. That means with 5 new job closed, you would be making extra $20,000 in revenue. Okay. And let's say if you just remove the number of the ad spend, then of 1.5K, that means your profit would be 18.5K through the ads in that month. Okay. So it's very much possible that you could make an extra $10 to $20,000 in extra revenue or profit by using Facebook ads. Okay. So this is how your numbers will look like. Actually, you spend $1,500 on the ads, you make $20,000 in revenue, and your profit after ads is 18.5K. That's a 12x return on your investment. Okay. So if you are not using Facebook ads, you're missing out a lot of money on the table. Okay. So if you're not advertising, please make sure that you start advertising your business through Facebook ad. It is one of the best platform to advertise your excavation or land clearing business to get more leads and jobs coming in every single month. It is a proven. We have been doing this for a lot of clients and we are seeing great results. Okay. So if you're not utilizing it yet, start doing it. Okay. Or if you're thinking that I don't know how to set this up for myself, I do not have enough time, I do not have enough resources, or I do not have I don't know how to do it, I'm not a technical person, then if you wanted to us to help you get more excavation jobs, then you can book a free 30-minute strategy call with me. There is a link in the description where you can book a free strategy call, and I will personally get on a call and we'll see how we could potentially help you out to get more leads and estimates for your business so that we can handle the entire backend part. So you can just focus on doing your work, which you're good at, which is getting the job done. Okay. So book a free 30-minute strategy call. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe it, because on the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up a Facebook ad campaign, a step by step, so you can launch your own Facebook ad campaign. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.